If you want MSP, PSN codes, or cheap game codes as well, make sure you check out g2a.com. Their link's also there. And if we're trying to smash over 3,000 likes, guys, that'd be absolutely awesome. So if you missed yesterday's episode, you will see an 8-0 thrashing. Hopefully we can continue that into this episode. We come up against Jesper. Yeah, one of Capgun Tom's subscribers in his stream, 5 at the back formation, a very nice looking hybrid as well with a lot of legends in there, and a few players I don't like coming up against. But I was confident that I could beat this guy. We have played him before in the series, and this was for a 50k wager for Team of the Season, Thierry Henry. He does whip it in, and for some reason the smallest person at the back post in his team does manage to put it past my goalkeeper. But we did get a nice instant reply, overlapping one from Ribery, crossed in, and Pires is there to tap it into an open net. 1-1. Game on. But the best goal I've probably conceded in this series is about to come. I didn't expect it, to be honest. I was expecting it to go back to Weah. It totally skipped Weah, and a bicycle kick from Crespo does make it 2-1 just before half-time. Absolutely nothing I could do. I was happy with it. But unfortunately, it went in. There's nothing I could do about it. But some persistence running through his defence. A nice ball through to Benzema and bashes it underneath Neuer, who does make it 2-2 in the 50th minute. Now, Jesper, he's a good player. He's a good player, but his defence started to crumble around him. And when he got 5 defenders, you know shit's going wrong when he conceding this amount of goals with 5 defenders. We do luckily get a penalty there. Remy getting totally wiped out. And obviously our man Nasri, who doesn't miss penalties, you've not seen him miss a penalty yet, does put it past him, making it 3-2 in the 59th minute. We held out well though, we played well this game. I was impressed considering it was a wager. Nice little custom set piece, whipped into the back post, Benzema picking it up, tries to pass it out, but obviously he's got to do a solo run and smashes it against the post, making it 4-2. Game over. And that's one of the Arsenal legends coming team, which is Team of the Season, Thierry Henry. Someone who's not like Remy. He's not a sweaty player, but hopefully I can adapt my style to play with him. So we've got the Pires. We've got... Who else have we got? Well, we've got a lot of Arsenal players, because Arsenal went through a stage of getting French, didn't they? So, Nasri used to play for Arsenal. Pires used to play for Arsenal. Henry used to play for Arsenal. Koscielny plays for Arsenal. And probably you'll see a few more. So we're going to play for Matuidi now that he's seen Nzonzi out of the team. I like Nzonzi. It'd be a shame to see him go. And this value wager is for 10,000 coins. Quite cheap though, but there is only really 2 more cheap wages left in the team, and that is Distin and also Nzonzi upgrade. So we come up against a nice looking La Liga team with Mandzukic, a transfer player, informed Griezmann, Benzema, Di Maria, and for some reason Dani Alves at centre back, which is a pretty ridiculous choice, but he did decide to do it. And some terrible clearing from me, does see me get tackled. I was quite annoyed at this game, to be honest, especially within the manner he does take the lead. I just could not clear it. I don't know what I was doing. Di Maria picking up the ball, and well, just nothing he could do. Griezmann getting on the score sheet. A tidy player is Griezmann, especially on the overlap. Tidy finish, tidy pass, and tidy cross as well. I'm looking forward to using him next year, especially with the strong link with Mandzukic. You probably will see that a lot in your La Liga teams if you come up against them. But we did manage to equalise Thierry Henry, scoring on his debut into an open net. Nothing he could do. And then a nice bit of class from Henry with a lob over the keeper. Does make it 2-1 in the 29th minute. Now, this game, we got a penalty. He totally wiped out Thierry Henry, who was going to get a hat-trick from the penalty spot. But this guy, guess what? He just decided to rage quit. He was pissed off. This seems to be a common trend now with people in the cheap wages rage quitting, and it's quite annoying. But obviously, if we get the upgrade, there's nothing we can do to complain about it. So with that said, guys, we get Matuidi in team, and Nzonzi is out, and that sees us go for a legend. And then we're going to go, and now we've got Matuidi in the team, we're going to go and hopefully instantly upgrade him and get Patrick Vieira, a very solid player. Is good. He's really good. If someone tries to out-jump him, it's not happening. If someone tries to out-strength him, it's not happening. Unless you're playing against Ibrahimovic. So, 1.4 million coins. The market seems to be coming down a hell of a lot now. That's how much he was valued for when we did play this wager. He locked in the value. We got the game played, and he rocked up with this team. Man of the match, Ramsey, inform Fernandinho, Suarez, Van Persie up front, Vidic, Company, Zabaleta, and also Ashley Cole, Willian, Nani and Cech. A very solid BPL team, but obviously Vidic was hopefully going to get exposed. But it was actually me who got exposed early on, with Willian running on through. He's fast as fuck, and then cut me on the inside as well, and does make it 1-0 in the 14th minute. A tidy finish, nothing I could do about it, but We got very lucky. I thought I was offside, and Ribery was there to tap it in an open net, making it 1-1. A tidy play with Ribery. If you guys have got enough money to go and play his normal version, I recommend you do. 5-star skills, tiny, decent finesse shot as well. What more could you ask for? Breaking on through when Nasri sells him with the instant chip, does make it 2-1. And I thought I was playing sailing, genuinely did. But I always say that. I think I'm playing sailing, and then Summer always comes along and fucks it up. But we do manage to extend the lead to 3-1, running on through. Ball to Perez, who cuts him on the inside of a nice bit of trickery, and a nice outside foot finish does make it 3-1 in the 63rd minute. But he does manage to whip it in, and a nice header from Van Persie parried straight to Nani, taps it into an open net, 3-2. Game back on in the 70th minute, and then the 80th minute we get a penalty. What more could we ask for? Obviously, Henry's not going to get a penalty. We're just going to give it to Nasri, who was clinical, and guess what? Nasri finishes it off and makes it 4-2 in the 1.4 million coin wager. And that sees us get the upgrade of Patrick Vieira in the team and 3 Arsenal legends locked in there. That is Perez, Vieira and Thierry Henry. Hopefully we can get everyone else finished by the end of the week. If not, we will continue into the week after and do it. But you guys leave me some suggestions as to what we can do to finish off FIFA 14 before FIFA 15 drops. Drop a like rating on the video, subscribe if you are not subscribed, and comment down below in the section what you want to see in the series and whether you thought any of them goals, even the goal we conceded early on, was very nice. Until then, see you all later, have a very nice day, and we'll back up Thursday at 9:30 for another episode.